what, $192,000 time, let's say 40 years. 40 years time, I'm getting $7,680,000. What's up, YouTube? I'm here in my room, just relaxing, and I'm thinking of like doing something new into the channel today. And I don't know how really it's gonna work out, but it's just something that I actually want to try out. It's a new segment that I'm doing. So let's get on to it. It's based what I'm doing right now is I'm going to go online onto in the internet, and I'm gonna check to see what some questions that people are usually asking online, and I'm going to really answer them, to give my opinions on them. Okay, so let's get into it. The first question today is under the relation of finance. What a coincidence. But let me get comfortable. So the question says, would you rather get $4,000 a week for the rest of your life, or 3 million right now? 4,000 a week. Wait, okay, so there's 360. How many weeks are there in a year? Anyway, there's 48. So times that by 4,000. Oops. 48. 48 times 4,000, and that gives you $192,000 for the year. And the question says, would you rather get 4,000 a week for the rest of your life, or 3 million right now? So I'm 18, right? And 192,000 time, let's say 40 years. 40 years time, I'm getting $7,680,000. I'm definitely going with the first one. Definitely going with the first one. There's no. I am taking $4,000 a week rather than having 3 million a year. That's insane. 7 million over 40 years. I don't have to work. I'm earning $4,000 a week. Why would I want $3 million right now? I don't have to work. Wow, that's insane. But let's go on to the second question. The second question is, it's anything random. What regrets do you have the most? The regret that I actually have the most is, wow, okay, so in the fourth grade I had this girl that I actually kind of liked, right? And no, sorry, the third grade, she's a twin, and that this is a girl that I actually kind of liked. And this guy always he liked her, right? And but she liked him, and she didn't really like me. One day I realized that she was giving him his number, and I asked her for her number the other day. Not the other day, but a day after, I think. And when I asked her, she rejected me. She did not give me the number. She said no. That was crazy. I went home and I cried. Yeah, I actually cried. I went on the roof and I just stayed there for the entire since after school, and I just cried. I literally just cried. Um, I eventually got her number through somebody else, but fast forward, she eventually became my girlfriend, and we dated since the third grade to, because the guy eventually he moved to America. I'm from Jamaica. Um, when he moved to America, that was my golden opportunity. That was my time to shine, and I shone. I got the girl. She was really pretty. She was a twin too, so she had a sister, but the sister wasn't really that's pretty as she. But you know. But anyways, the I never kissed that girl, the twin, the girl. I've never kissed her. That's one of my biggest regrets of my life. And we dated back in the 10th grade, but um, it never really I only dated her just because all my friends had girlfriends and I was single at the time. And I was like, let me go back to my list of exes, and I saw her and she was doing okay, but she was still the same girl that I knew back in the day, she didn't really change much. So it kind of got this not interesting, and she broke up with me. She called me one day, she and her friend, and said, "Hey Shaq, I'm breaking up with you." I was like, "Okay." And then I was on the turf playing soccer, and I got a phone call. Somebody say, "Hey Shaq, your phone's ringing," and I answered the call, and then she was on the phone. And I was like, "Hey, what's up?" And she says, "I don't know how to say this. I'm breaking up with you." I'm like, "Okay." She said, "You're not gonna say anything?" I'm like, "No." And I hanged up. So yeah, no, that's my biggest. Not kissing her was one of my biggest regrets, because I've all of my girlfriends I've kissed them, but not her. So that's not a big thing, but that's the thing that I can think of right now. There's definitely, I don't regret anything that I really done, cause yeah, but otherwise from that, yeah, that's my biggest regret right now. I haven't done any bad things or any things that I really really regret, like, or yeah, that things that I'm gonna think of later in life, because I'm pretty living pretty happy right now. I don't have any worries other than soccer tryouts at 4 o'clock today. But otherwise from that, that's my biggest regret. Anyway, guys, stay tuned for more of this. This is my new segment that I'm trying out. So like and subscribe, and leave a comment under the video if you really would, because I like to really read the comments and things like that. I probably will start an Instagram based on this channel actually. So stay tuned for more. Peace.